Back, y'all. I'm just gonna do this right quick. Evidently, I was talking about something good. Y'all like my shirt? My daughter-in-law got me this shirt. She gave it to me. I think it was for my birthday. No, it was Mother's Day. Mother's Day gift. Because my birthday is coming up October the 10th. It'll be here. But anyways, Prince ain't the real Prince. And Thor talked about how these people could leave at will and they could also put off the fingers of death. It's some kind of way you supposed to lay north of the pole, south of the pole, and while you land there, you think of the Merkaba, and you put your consciousness into that Merkaba, into the vision of the place where you willing to be. This is what I took in so far from reading it, because you have to read it over 100 times. That's what it say. I don't know if Thor said that or Doran said it, who they said was able to get these tablets and interpretate them from the Atlantean priest kings. And it's a lot of other people that have tablets too. You have the Zulu tribe that have tablets. You have the Dogon tribe that have tablets. You have tablets, and I want to say over here, you have tablets, 7 tablets. Don't ask me all those questions, because hell, I'm still asking questions. I learn something new every day. Prince ain't Prince. And I honestly believe the knowledge that Thor talks about in the Emerald Tablets of Thor. If you can't get the Emerald Tablets, you could get the Compendium of the Emerald Tablets of Thor by Billy Carson. That's if you like touching and feeling the book and just having it in your hand. You know, when you're at the park and you just, you know, you in a comfortable situation and you just want to read and be left alone. That's something good. Instead of, you know, you don't want to download it in a PDF file, you know, into your phone, you could get the book. Or I think you could order the regular Emerald tablets off of Amazon, but you can also go to Crystal Links. Oh man, it's some good stuff on there. And it's another one, I think it's called Biblical, oh shoot, the name is at the top of my mouth and the rest just won't come out. But I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna make another video about the other pages that I have been going to for years, and it have not really, you know, failed me with all this stuff with meditation. And you go research it. I know I'm not the only one that have meditated about something and have truly gotten a download and have went and tried and went and researched this stuff, and it came out to be true. The reason why it is true, because everything is what it is. You could run from it and the universe will keep knocking into you until it say, didn't I tell you this? It's the same way. How you gonna pray to the universe for love, wealth, and all this stuff, and then the universe trying to give you something back that you have asked for? Because the universe don't give you nothing you don't ask for. The universe don't give you nothing you have not asked for. The universe would never do that. The energy, that's what I call the universe. That's what I call God. Until I figure out, you know, that unutterable name that man with tongue cannot speak. But back to Prince. They've been cloning people for years. People think Dolly the sheep was the first clone. Dolly the sheep was not the first clone. Look at you. Go look in the mirror. Let us create man in our image and in our likeness. And they cloned our ass for years and years. You think they perfected this overnight? Just like they said Rome was not built overnight. They didn't perfect this stuff in a couple of years. It took these people thousands of years. And when I read these things, I said, okay, this is where they say all these diseases, mutations and stuff came from when they were cloning and messing up people, then trying to get it right. And then she hung that baby, and they saw his palace and they saw that his palace had extra skin on it. Because Anunnaki do not have foreskin over their palace. And they said, no, leave that as a covenant, as the mark that their eyes. That's why you see the Egyptians on the hieroglyphs. They are circumcising each other. They are circumcising each other because of the ritual that they had to do. And this ritual was for Enlil. And then you had Enki. Enki became the bad guy. Enki became the Sharpton. And Enlil came the good guy. They got us. They even told you Noah's name was Noah. Nope, name is not Noah. They told us a lot of stuff, and you have to really step outside of you. And don't be afraid. They gonna call you crazy and all that stuff, but guess what? You have a peace of mind instead of being a regurgitator. Instead of being a regurgitator. Because there's so many ways to learning. You go outside and learn something. You could just learn something. Don't give up on your hope of learning. Because that's the moment the creation stops for you. And then you're saying, oh, it's the end of days. No, it's the end of your program. Hear me out. It's the end of your program, and it shall be rebooted. Like rebooted, like coming back. Once they fix it, you have to fix it. It's like a computer that went out. You have to take all the parts out. Might have to put new parts in and fix it. That's what you have to do. Because Prince has fooled y'all. Prince have fooled me. You know, now that I think about it, was that a damn woman? Because Prince never had children. And nowadays, they got it to where you can actually be another sex and look like another sex. They got it. You know, this stuff been in the ancient books. This stuff ain't new. It's not new. They just had to wait on the right time. Like they're doing now. Everything is going according to plan. They just, okay, this have happened. Now you gotta understand, if you've been planning over, some of your family been here since the creation, since the Zappy Teppy, since the creation. Natural beings since the creation. And they know how to, of course they know how to plan all this shit out. Of course. It makes perfect sense to me. It's just like you knowing a child. You think a 3-year-old gonna outsmart you? And you know, they may do something that will surprise you, but outsmart you with experience of being on this earth? No, they won't, because you're their teacher for now. They do the same thing. They won't stop and they can't stop. And all your celebrities, most of your celebrities, I have a long list. I don't feel like getting it. Should I? Yeah, it's right here. I did it. I have a long list. Of who's related to the queen. I got some other stuff in here that I probably will work. It's called the Royal Bloodline. Right, so y'all can see it. Royal bloodlines, Angela Jolie and Brad Pitt are distant cousins of Queen Elizabeth. Paris Hilton is the cousin of Queen Elizabeth through King Henry. And she's also related to Marilyn Monroe on her father's side. Yeah, who is a distant cousin of King Henry, who ruled. You know, all these people are related through King Henry. And I'm going to get on this one. This is a whole nother video. and Beyonce is also part of the family. She's related. This is one big party, and we're not invited to it. Okay, you're not invited to the party. Don't ask to come. You ain't get no invitation.